Sheela Na Gig, you are making your comeback. Sheela Na Gig, you are trending. You've been called the witch in the wall, castle hag, whore, the devil incarnate, evil eye, exhibitionist, a carnival of grotesque, opening your flaps like a circus tent. You've been reviled by patriarchy as a hideous oddity, maligned by Christianity as the grossest idea of immorality and licentiousness to ever be placed on a house of worship. Your meaning and purpose are shrouded in mystery, with no records kept from when you manifested around the 11th century. You've been projected on endlessly. You've been a Celtic Queen, a fertility goddess, the Cailleach, a pagan survivalist, the green man's consort, the wife of St. Patrick, a Romanesque warning against lust, a birthing stone with apotropaic powers, your mound rubbed smooth for centuries by women praying for their wombs to be filled and labours eased. And now, Sheela Na Gig, you are making your comeback. Sheela Na Gig, you are trending. You're on Facebook, Etsy, YouTube and Insta. Women are reclaiming you, reimagining and making you in a multitude of media. You are an icon of our potency, a pulse of feral energy, suppressed but never lost. You give us permission to be ourselves, to love our bleeding, birthing, menopausing, aging bodies. You mirror back to us the atavism of our imaginations, our innate wholeness, our earthiness. You are the juice, the feist, a river in spate, survivor, shapeshifter, shamanic prayer, guardian of the land and the land itself. You are priestess of death, birth and regeneration, gateway into the mysterium, direct descendant of the Stone Age frog goddess, of vulvas on cave walls, the most prevalent motif of creation and civilization ever known. Sheela Na Gig, you are making your comeback. Sheela Na Gig, you are trending. Femicide, ecocide, mass extinction, loss of biodiversity and global poverty are all intertwined. You tell us to resist, to harness our powers of irreverence, resilience and mischief, to speak up for the land, children and creatures, the indigenous grandmothers of all cultures, and for everyone else who does not fit the white imperialist mould. You tell us to demand that history and myth go back far enough to welcome us into our spiritual and artistic roots, roots far deeper than 4,000 years of fake news, back to a time when societies were just, community mattered, colonialism, hierarchy and weaponry did not exist. Resist every church and misogynistic institution that tells women to include themselves in the false belief that mankind is fallen, wars inevitable, part of our collective condition. Sheela Na Gig, breast your knees, bony ribs, tiny teeth, a face like death, a pregnant belly, splaying your vulva as wide as eternity. You are a wild bridge, bringing the truth back to us when we need you most. Sheela Na Gig, you are making your comeback. Sheela Na Gig, you are trending.